Good afternoon, good morning. Well, I'm saying good morning for those of you who are on the West Coast, but I know it's just afternoon now. I figured now would be a great time for me to jump on here and give you an update. I'm at what I consider a very exciting time. Anybody who's new with this labor stuff know that anytime you lose eyesight, it's not really considered an amazing or exciting time. But for me, I'll give you a quick background. I was diagnosed in 1997 with MS in this late summer, and then we eventually learned that I also have LHON, 11778. Okay, so my eyesight decreased within, that 6 months, both eyes, to the point whereby I could not see even like cars enough to cross streets or people. So 2000, the eyesight without any kind of um, anything, it substantially increased to the point where I could not only see cars, but I could see words. And in certain ways, I could be at 20/20. So right now, where we are, I posted a picture of myself being hospital. Got the needle in my arm, started doing the 1 gram, 1 gram, 1 gram, because something happened. It was around I was admitted the first of the month, okay? But something happened that Thursday night, Friday morning. Optic neuritis. So, I mean, I'm familiar with it. We're all familiar with it. All of us in this community. We see the signs and we know what it is. But what could it have been for me? It happened for me probably in less than 24 hours, possibly even less than 12 hours. So, it's that Thursday, Friday, maybe like 26, somewhere in there of May. Of course, that Memorial Day weekend popped up. I gave it some time, maybe just a 24-hour kind of thing. Saturday, Sunday, nothing, no improvement. I fasted most of Sunday to see because fasting for me just I'm big on intermittent fasting anyway. So I did my own fast. Nothing happened on Sunday, and of course Monday. So I called my ophthalmologist that Tuesday, notified her, and they said come in right away. And that's the point whereby she examined, saw the extreme inflammation more over here, and then of course there's no visual field. No visual acuity right now. Still no visual acuity. None. I cannot count here, which is probably about a foot. Maybe here we're looking at 4 to 6 inches, and I can kind of count. Right here. Yes, I'm at about 2 to 4 inches. I can see this because of course I'm outside this blind spot, and of course there's the visual field still is very minuscule even at that. So I have not been able to, and neither have my neurologist, been able to put this on LHON. So just give you a heads up on that. I thought maybe because it happened so fast and it has been unilateral, only in this right eye, that it could have been something whereby I've been riding my scooter a lot. All right, and any questions you have, go ahead, feel free. I can read them. Time right now is, like I said, you already saw me read the time. It's 3:10 now. I'm at 59%. It's only with the left eye I can see that. Nothing with the right eye. So, did the 1 gram, 1 gram, 1 gram, and I'm obviously on now. I'm down now to, today should be my last day of 40 milligrams. So, giving you an update what's working, what's not working, and the progress of it. To me, the reason why this is an exciting time is because I got an opportunity right now whereby I'm not scared like I was back in the 1990s when it happened. I've been through this already once before, and I've got a good feel for how LHON operates on a mitochondrial dysfunction basis in my body, and of course, we've expanded throughout the years. So here's your update. I went ahead and posted the picture. I was completely surprised. To me, I'm being in the community with regard to the fact that I've been able to drive and my eyesight has been good enough to read. Yeah, I've been always slower, than everybody else reading. So now, obviously, it is what it is right now. And here's the thing, though: 92% of people who get optic neuritis begin improving in 2 to 4 weeks. So it's like we're at that point now whereby it should improve. And I'm going to tell you this, though: the big encouragement for people who are interested with regard to that. Oh, we won't get that quick improvement. I'm through the blind spot. I can now distinguish. I think it's about 2 days now. That 2 week mark. Oh, and I've been able to see there's clouds too. I mean, not clouds. The sky. I'll cut back to that. Like I'm looking right now at something that's black, or at least darker. I don't know if it's black. Maybe it's dark blue, or who knows, gray or something. I'm able to distinguish the difference between darker and lighter colors through behind the blind spot. And you all know what the blind spot's like. But on the visual field basis, I am able. This started also, I think, on Friday as well. Maybe it was Thursday. That would be the 11th or 10th. Maybe the 10th. I'm at Daytona Beach right now, okay? So I looked up at the sky, and there's certain spots in my visual field, on the perimeter and everything like that, I was able to, just using the that outside the, well, there's nothing in the blind spot, but outside I was able to see spots of blue sky, and it was actual spots of blue sky with the perimeter. Okay, here's your blind spot. Well, I'll help you more specific, actually. Like that. And then, of course, everything around it. So we've had some, not just improvement, but it's been gradual. Pain. I had pain, okay, up to about a 4, I described it as. And it did increase down to about a 2 after probably day 2 grams. And then it slowly reduced, now down to about, there's no sitting pain, like whereby I was just like, I'm sitting here and it's just painful. None. However, I do notice that sometimes it just kind of comes and goes. Obviously, that's inflammation. It's kind of coming and going. Now y'all know I'm into my diet, so that does certain things. The worst thing I've had with regard to issues in my eye that I can feel would be white refined sugar. That's probably one of the worst. I can't say anything about drugs. I don't do anything. I don't do meats, animals, animals, birds, or fish, which I think you would definitely have issues with that, and it would be on a longer term basis. It wouldn't. I don't think it would affect you immediately the way white refined sugar does. It goes right to your blood. The same thing with bread. So bread, just so you know, turns into a formaldehyde in your body, and I just posted on my story on my Facebook that I found a piece that says that from how formaldehyde affects your optic nerve, because white refined sugar, and then you got the mixture of bread. It's making formaldehyde. It's gonna go right to the optic nerve. I think what happened though, and I explained this to my ophthalmologist. I covered my microphone when I cough. I didn't get the first one. I may have been hit by something when I was riding my scooter, like a piece of sand or something, and that may have been like there may have been, who knows, it may have been like because there's gases that come out of like these heavy metals. Who knows, it may have been a heavy metal that was hit into my eye, and it kind of like wrapped something, and the gases just jumped on it. In which case, you'd think that it would be bilateral, then it would hit the other side too, but not always, because according to the studies I've seen, it is what it is. It could remain unilateral. So put up a heavy metal react. There's a good 5-minute video on YouTube called Heavy Metal Reaction Optic Neuritis. Great explanation of how that works. I think a lot of this whole LHON onset for us is related to heavy metals. Doesn't take even a milligram of heavy metal to damage you. So and this just popped up out of nowhere. I mean, I did not expect it at all. I'm still riding my scooter. I got goggles now, and that has completely changed my life. I've been using it just only since yesterday. So I got the baked potato I'm about to throw in the oven. It's keeping the bugs, and when you ride these scooters, you don't have a windshield. I only want to do about 15, 20 miles an hour anyway, though. But it's fun. You gotta shield your eyes somehow. Doesn't mean you're protected though. You're just shielding. That's all. So that's my update. I love you all so very much. I'm very grateful for Lissa, her work and dedication to our community. I mean, she's just beyond amazing. What else can you say? And other people too. I mean, Lisa, other people I've been meeting, I think it's time for that baked potato. That's also another issue too. I'll touch on this. I'm finding an issue with regard to slight shots of pain to a 1 when I do cooked foods. I don't do that much cooked foods. I mean, like my refrigerator right now is ginger. I do a lot of ginger raw. I eat kale, arugula, just greens, spinach. I do eat raw potatoes. Broccoli, tomatoes, banana peppers, zucchini. In the jars, I'm okay with that as well. I'm really intense. I'm meticulous about what I'm putting in my body. And 9.5 pH water. It's the only one I can deal. Everything else just goes right through me. Just gotta pee it right out. It's really weird. That's that cheap stuff at Walmart, and then Dollar Tree has it as well. So you can get more that way too. Cayenne pepper. I do a lot of cayenne pepper. Just got that back on again. I like to do 75,000 KU that Whole Foods has, but it's so far from here. But the one I got right now is 40,000 KU. I went to a flea market here in Daytona Beach. It's called the Daytona Beach Flea and Farmers Market. I'm looking around in my mind right now because I don't have reception over there. I don't want to take you to my refrigerator. Oh yeah, I have. So I'm getting this kind of fake sugar through those fruit bars. They're called Outshine or something, and it's the strawberry kind. So you can see the strawberries in them. It's really cool. It's neat. I do potato chips, Cape Cod. I cannot do. I can feel it in my body, my thighs. Lay's. Nope, doesn't work. Anything that's like soybean oil, no good. I even have a little minor issues with canola oil and sunflower sap, maybe both. Saturated fats, no, it's not good. But I mean, I've been alright with the Cape Cod chips. Specifically the vinegar and salt and vinegar. That's a big one for me, Yeah, cauliflower, what do you call that? Dough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Walmart has it. I've done the gluten-free. Never did anything for me. And wheat, pre-made pizzas. I love pizza, but that's not good. I'm not, it's not that it's not good. It's just, it makes me very tired. I'm having fun with this though. I think it's a great time for observation and recovery for me. I'm expecting to have more than just the eyesight that I've had as we continue with recovery. Thank you very much for your time and joining me for my live video.